lost tonight, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I got lost tonight, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I don't know how to take this, I don't want to break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment.
Oh yes, we're back again on the PFL YouTube channel. Hello everyone, my name is Rhino and we are bringing you some more PFL Champions Cup action. Now, if you missed Friday's stream, then you're gonna want to go back and watch it because we had a wonderful doubleheader on Friday between Empire and VLG1 Mind. What a series that was. As I say, you won't want to miss it. So make sure you check that one out. But for tonight, since you're here, since we're live, you might as well sit down, make yourself a drink, and get strapped in. We've got two matches for you coming up in the Champions Cup. But what is the Champions Cup? Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. And I'll walk you through exactly what's happening. So, the Champions Cup is taking place between the 23rd of November. That means it's officially started now, and the 21st of December. These are the key dates that you will need to know. So the draw happened on the 20th of November. That drew all of the groups, and now we are in those group stages. Every team will play every other team in their league twice. That means 6 games for each team. A home leg and an away leg taking place on roughly November 23rd and November 30th. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be seeing a second leg tonight, even though it's technically only the first leg week. Doesn't particularly matter because the big thing that matters is getting those positions ready for that round of 16 and quarter final week. That's coming up on the 7th of December. And then we will have the semi-finals home and away on December the 14th, all wrapped up in a lovely little bow on December the 21st. One of these teams will receive a huge Christmas present as the final takes place on December the 21st. But who is in the Champions Cup? Let's have a look at the teams qualified. As I say, there will be a lot of teams that you will recognize if you've been around the pro club scene for a while. Got Invulnerables up there. You got BC Boys who will be watching later. ACK, Little Engine are also up there who will be watching later. Attitude, a huge name. VLG1 Mind, of course, there as well. Los Poyos. And so many more. I'm not going to call out absolutely everyone, but you can see in front of you all the teams that have qualified. And there's a little hint to what is happening today just below that screen. But just give me a moment because let me show you the groups. These are the 6 groups that are preparing us to get into that round of 16. And the 2 focuses for today are on Group A and Group E. So Group E, the only 2 games to have happened so far are between VLG1 Mind and Empire. And if you want to watch those, as I say, go ahead and watch the stream from Friday. Group A is a very interesting one because we've not had a single game played yet in Group A except for the game just before this one. And I've just realized that my green screen isn't up behind me, so you can see everything that's behind me. That's fine. Don't worry about that. And so Group A. We've only had 1 game played so far, and it was the first leg between the 2 teams that we are going to watch. And when I say that, let's take a look at today's fixtures. We've got FC Blazers versus BC Boys Esports coming up first. That will be in about 3 minutes' time. And that will be followed by Little Engine versus Empire coming at you at the top of the hour. 10 p.m. GMT, 11 p.m. CET. Now, with that said, let's take a look at this first game because it is absolutely huge, as I promised. This game is the second leg, and that is because Ball Blazers and BC Boys Esports have just played their first game of the group stages, and I can report officially that FC Ball Blazers were 1-0 victors in that first game. So BC Boys Esports, they've got a lot to do. Really need a point from tonight. We'll see if they're able to do it. You can see the rosters in front of you, and there are some big names. Normally, I would talk through the formations. I am very aware, though, that the teams are currently getting in, so I don't want to take up too much time. But let's just talk about those formations. A 3-1-4-2 on the side of Ball Blazers. And a 3-4-3 flat on the side of BC Boys. We don't see that second formation very often here in pro clubs. Certainly not here in PFL. So it'll be interesting to see how BC Boys make that work. But only losing 1-0 to this fantastic FC Ball Blazers team is nothing to scoff at. This is clearly a very, very good side. And I'm sure they're going to be bringing their best into this second leg. They'll want that revenge. They will definitely want to get that win back. We'll see if they are able to do it. But we are still waiting for this game to kick off, so I will go through the teams real quick. In goal for Ball Blazers, it's Blanca. Then we've got a back three of Babu, Chams, and Tiro Flan. We've then got a sitting CDM of Fumier. Is again what I'm going with. Two centre mids ahead of him of Sneaky and Rominio. No. Yes. Then at left mid is Galactic. Right mid, it's Dimitri. And up top, they've got Space Matuidi and Gallardo, their captain. Then over on the BC Boys, it's Team Tuga in goal. Once again, a back three of Sadwolf, Radom, and Abrantes. Then we've got two centre mids of Rick Braga and Tiago Cordero. At left mid, it's Jay Morales. At right mid, it's Morera. And then we've got a front three. So left wing is Rafa Tuga, right wing is Completo, and up front, it's Cuckoo. Anyway, the game is being found, folks. Game number 2, technically, between Ball Blazers and BC Boys. But the first one on the PFL YouTube channel is taking place right now. Back-to-back wins. Maybe. But I tell you what, this BC Boys esports side, they looked very, very good in that game 1. So it would not surprise me if they were to get something going. But with that said, this game is getting underway. Ball Blazers looking to go perfect at the start of their group stage. BC Boys Esports, they want revenge. They want that win back against the Ball Blazers roster, who arguably are favourites for this Group A. Let's go through it. Playing at the Bernabeu, of course. Ignore those sounds you hear. I'm totally not putting up my green screen for the next time I'm on screen. Right. FC Ball Blazers 1-0 in game number 1, but it was so close between the two rosters. Nothing to separate them, really. And we'll see if that continues. It's going to be Tiago Cordero to get us underway. As BC Boys Esports kick right to left. FC Ball Blazers kicking left to right in that Barcelona kit. Now Galactic doesn't find anyone. Tiago Cordero, captain, switches this one out to it's inside to Tiago. Oh, that's a nice through ball. Is he onside? Yes, he is. It's going to be Rick Brago looking for the finish and finds it too. I believe that's Rafa Tuga, the left winger. Absolutely wonderful. And that's going to be BC Boys Esports with the perfect start to this second game. And it wasn't actually. I'm very sorry. I will have to correct myself. It was one of the DMs, I think. It was, Rick Braga, of course. One of the centre mids. Galactic getting challenged there. And it's a corner for Ball Blazers. They're going to need a quick response. We'll see if they're able to put it together. It's going to be an in-swinger if it does come into the box. Here it comes onto the penalty spot. Gallardo gets up, but it's going to be Tuga easily collected and quickly thrown out as well. It's not ideal from Completo, but he has found PDR, who goes down the line to Cuckoo, looking inside for the goal scorer. But it's not going to happen, and Blanca will be able to collect the ball and fire it downfield once again. Gallardo into Rominio. Looks left, but he's tracked all the way by PDR, and Completo now has the ball. Looks for that overlap. Goes quickly. That's a really nice ball. No sweeper keeper coming through. And they're looking for this one, PDR. It's a good save by Blanca. But BC Boys Esports, they're on top early in this game. That's a nice header, though. Rominio looking for his winger. Not going to find him. And this one will go all the way back to Tuga, who maybe took a little bit too long on the ball. In the end, gets it out. And now Tiago Cordero looks down the line with a chips through ball. Not sure it needed to be chips, and that's going to put right under pressure. Cuckoo tries to work his way into the box. Tiro Flan will be able to clear. Great challenge by Rai, though, to keep that one out. Now ball inside. It's Rai again. Collected. Thiago Cordero looks for that through ball. Cleared away by Babu for the moment. It'll be Gallardo into Sneaky. Looks left. But he's not going to find it. It's trying to figure out how to pronounce that name. And nothing is coming to me right now, so we will go to Sneaky instead. And now Matuidi looks left. He's got the beating of his man as Galactic cuts inside. Looks for the shot. Thiago Cordero stands tall. Now plays this one down the line to Completo. Looks for that ball over the top. Is he onside? Oh, the ref raises his flag right at the last moment. And it will be called back for a Ball Blazers free kick just inside their own half. Looking for that ball through. It's Cuckoo to prevent that from happening. And Babu will now look for the quick throw, but Completo is right there on the scene. PDR looks left, looks right, passes to Galactic in the end, and we'll be back to Babu. And this is going to be a real chance for Ball Blazers to start building. Gallardo into Sneaky. Sneaky looking, scanning, finding Rominio. Challenged by Completo, but it will be picked up by Matuidi. That's a beating of one. Galactic, ball into the middle, but cleared away by Dido. What I'm going to go with. Sneaky. That's in. Looks for Gallardo. Challenged once again. And that's DD, sorry. Clearing that one away. Gallardo will find it back to Sneaky for the moment. Challenged immediately by Rick Braga. And now down the line to Dimitri, who does find Gallardo, who looks for that finesse. But Thiago intercepts, and that's not a good enough ball, though. So Rominio will be able to build again. Sneaky. It's past Thiago. Gallardo looks for the immediate shot, but Sadwolf is on the scene this time. Completo passes back to PDR, and there's a big switch on. Looks for that long ball. Intercepted by Dimitri nicely. Cuckoo really trying to harry him, trying to hassle. Nueve will now try and get this one clear. Rominio into Sneaky. Looks down this right-hand side for Dimitri. Into Gallardo. Back to Sneaky, and this is nice build-up. Rominio looking for that through ball again, but Didi will deny him and clears that ball long. Oh, and it's picked up by Cuckoo. He's got around the last defender. Just needs to find the finish. What a save, Blanca. And Cuckoo really should have made it 2-2. Sorry, not 2-2, just 2. But you... Anyway. Ball in from right. Back to Completo. Ball onto the penalty spot. Overhead kick attempted. Not going to find its home this time. And Nueve will send it clear. Dimitri. Into Gallardo. Now to Rominio. Looks left. Matuidi has Galactic. Ball to the back post. Is he onside? It won't matter. It goes out for a corner to Ball Blazers. An outswinger this time. No, we'll go short. Sneaky's on the ball. Now Rominio. Now it's a good ball in, but PDR's on the spot. Looking now for Tiro Flan. Intercepted. And that's Rick Braga now to bring this one away, but the pass isn't there. It's Chams into the box, and that's awkward, but he does enough to clear this one away for BC Boys. Now trying to spark the counter, but Babu will collect. And now Nueve into another man, but that one's a lovely chips through ball by Thiago Cordero, and now Rai to the edge of the area. Rick Braga, the goal scorer, will be robbed. It will be a chance for Ball Blazers to build again, but they get rid of it. They really concede possession very easily. Nueve into Rominio. Sneaky now. Back from Gallardo. This is one-touch football again from Ball Blazers. Completo. Looking for that crossfield switch again. Should be one there by Dimitri and is. Gallardo brings it down. Gets beaten by Rick Braga though, but Tiro Flan's on the scene. Gallardo through again. Now Rominio has a man over on the left-hand side. It's Galactic. Cuts inside to the penalty area. Rominio! Team Tuga makes the save. Gets that block in nice. And will this one go short again from Ball Blazers? Comes to the edge of the area. Headed down by Shams. Gallardo blocks by an BC Boys member. And it will be a free kick to the BC Boys. We're just about going to get to half time now. And what BC Boys would love to do to get in 1-0 up. And that's a wonderful sweeping ball out to Didi. Tries to cut inside, but Dimitri's tracked him all the way. Nueve has been booked for that earlier challenge in the area. Raminho plays it forwards to Matuidi. One final attack if they can keep this ball moving forwards. Sneaky. Back to Matuidi. Has to take this one. Power shot off the post! Ah! Oh, the equaliser so close for Ball Blazers, but it doesn't come. And that's going to be half-time. 1-0 to BC Boys Esports. FC Ball Blazers were so close to going in at the break level. They just could not get that ball on the right side of the post. Wow. Two attacking sides. Two sides very comfortable on the ball. Possession-based, both of them. And that makes for a very entertaining watch. I'm sure you all agree. Just checking everything is well on both sides. And I think it is. You know, BC Boys look fantastic on the counter-attack. They really look like that's where they're getting most of their joy. Ball Blazers are very patient in the build-up. They've got the passing moves. It's just that final ball which is really hurting them. And as a Wolves fan, I can tell you that when you just can't find that final ball, it is very frustrating indeed. We'll see if they can change that tune in the second half. Sides have been swapped. Ball Blazers shooting right to left. And BC Boys Esports shooting left to right in that sky blue kit. And it's an early attack for Ball Blazers. Ball in from Dimitri. Header won by Matuidi, and he's got a goal back. And it's the story of the quick goals. BC Boys 1-0 up in the first half so quickly. But Ball Blazers answer back within seconds of the second half starting. And it's all square, 1-1. Sad Wolf, big switch. And now this is going to be Completo. But that pass is only going to find Raminho. And Ball Blazers can build once again. All that solid work from BC Boys in the first half, undone in a matter of moments. They really should have been 2 or 3 up by the end of it. A couple of one-on-ones. Begging. And they are going to be regretting those. Team 2 get out to the left, where it's Didi. Down the line, but that's going to be offside, surely. Yeah, Rai coming back from an offside position, and Ball Blazers gifted possession again. Nueve. Into Sneaky. Didi just about gets a toe in front. Sad Wolf will find Radam. Oh, what a dangerous pass that is. But Thiago Cordera will be able to win it either way. Galactic passes into Matuidi, but he's intercepted. And this is being brought back all the way for a Ball Blazers free kick inside their own area. Nueve into Sneaky. Sneaky. Pass to Raminho. Back to Sneaky. Good build up again. Gallardo. Into Raminho, keeping the defense guessing. Nice shot, but Team 2 are equal to it. Almost a pass. Oh, Gallardo, he's intercepted it. Team 2, what a mistake. But he has atoned for it for now. Unlucky, you would suggest. As now, it's going to be a chance for BC Boys to try and build. Tiroflan intercepting. Works inside. Nueve to Sneaky. This is the Ball Blazers that you know and love. Into Raminho, into Gallardo. Great passing Matuidi. On the spot there is Radam. And it will now be Completo trying to clear this one away. Trying to get that through ball into his striker. Just not finding it. Not finding the timing yet. Gallardo into Raminho. Through ball. Matuidi gets around one, but he's got another 2 for company. That one out to the right is nice to Dimitri. Cuts back. It will be intercepted by Sad Wolf, but out for a corner to Ball Blazers. It will be an outswinger if it does again. Here it comes. Onto the penalty spot. Sad Wolf sends it away. The aerial plus working wonders. And now the counter-attack can come through. Completo out to the left to Rai. But he's offside. He's not held his run. And the scoreline remains 1-1. 25 minutes left on the clock in this one. Moreira to Radam. Out to Sad Wolf. Now played forwards to Didi. Over the top. I think he's held his run this time. Good header by Rai. Needs it first time. He's not going to find it. And he's going to be tracked down. And that's with a cost you pay for not playing quickly enough. Ball played through now to Matuidi, and it's Ball Blazers trying to spark a counter-attack, but Completo now has the ball. Very high line from Ball Blazers, and they won't get caught out this time. Blanca has the ball in goal for Ball Blazers. Out to the left where Galactic waits. Bebu out to Galactic. Now Nueve. Raminho back to his man. And now Chams into Sneaky. It's Raminho into Matuidi. Has room. Looks to the left. Nice ball. Galactic. Can you find a goal? Yes, he can. 1-0 down at half-time. But now Ball Blazers, they have blasted into the lead. Desperately trying to recover were BC Boys. But the desperation was no match for the Ball Blazers, and they score a second goal in this half. They lead 2-1. Blanca under a little bit of pressure there, but it's out to Dimitri. Now Sneaky. Cuts inside to Nueve. Now it's Raminho, and Ball Blazers are really starting to find their form here in this second half. Nueve back to Sneaky. Down the line to Dimitri. He tries to cut inside, but won't be able to find that pass. Sadwolf just shielding, and now clearing that ball away. Tiraflan into Sneaky. It's Nueve, and back to Sneaky. And now they can start just winding the time down, but maybe they want to go for another one. Moreira intercepting that one. There's a chance now for Rick Braga, who, remember, was the goal scorer in the first half. That's a lovely ball down the left if Rye's onside. And he is. He'll cut back. Look for that ball to Cuckoo, who will try and keep it, but he can't find Thiago. And it's Ball Blazers' chance to attack again. Raminho into Gallardo. Back to Sneaky, and they just put the brakes on. They want to control the tempo of this game for the remaining 10 minutes, and why not? Sneaky into Raminho. Thiago. Oh, gets robbed. Chance! Good save, Tuga. But it will be a corner. This is a chance for Ball Blazers, realistically, to finish this game off. Can they find it? 2-1 currently. Ball into the middle. Header away. Sneaky's first on the scene. And now he just slides that one back to Tiraflan. Nueve has a man out to the right. 83 minutes gone, and Dimitri keeps it in. Inside to Sneaky. That's a wonderful through ball to Gallardo. Must finish. Matuidi at the back post. Gallardo's chance saved by Tuga. But Matuidi drops the Rashford celebration after scoring a third in the half for Ball Blazers, and putting the game beyond all reasonable doubt. That will be that, folks. It's all just about goal difference now. Dimitri down the line to Gallardo. They're looking for another one, Ball Blazers. Intercepted by Sadwolf. And now Didi clearing that one away. Into space. Keeper's come a long way, has Blanca. Needs to get back. But there's no press here from BC Boys. And that could lead... that could really come back to haunt them. That's a bit of a mistake, I would suggest. Sneaky into Raminho. Back to Raminho from Matuidi. Now space on the right for Dimitri. Sneaky. Intercepted by Rick Braga. And a goal for BC Boys would actually probably do them wonders in the context of the group. Cuckoo has a chance. Oh, he's hacked down. That's an awful challenge. You would think it would only be a yellow. And it will be. But there is a chance for one goal back here at the very end of the game for the BC Boys. And it will be Thiago to take it. Keeper is very, very much in that corner. Cadero's going to go for a pass. Back to him. He's closed down, and there's a couple of seconds. Completo, back post. Babu sends it over the bar, and there will be time for the corner. It looks like it's going to go short. It wouldn't surprise me. There it goes. Cutting inside is Rye. Ball onto the penalty area. Oh, Moreira doesn't get it right. And that there is going to be the end of the game. 3-1 victory for the Ball Blazers, and they go top of their group. 2 wins from 2, both against the BC Boys roster. And the Dragons and Ale Esports They're going to be looking at that and wondering how they're going to be able to beat this team. And that answer will be determined in the next 2 weeks. That is for sure. It'll be very, very interesting to see when those games do come about, who gets the better of them. But for the moment, this is all we have to go on. And the BC boys, it's the worst possible start to their group stage. But FC Ball Blazers, they are off to the races. A huge 3-1 victory, which followed a 1-0 victory against the same opposition. Puts them in a very, very solid position in the table moving forward. So we do have a game 2 for you tonight. That will be in 10 minutes time down in Group E, as a currently undefeated Empire will take on Little Engine. Join us very shortly for that game, but until then, take care. We'll see you on the other side of this short break.
It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile, people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. I slipped to the dark, but it to they blend. I slipped.
You're under the pressure. I lost my temper. I said something foolish. Did I go and ruin this? When it started to feel so real, could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving, loving for the rest of my days. No, I don't want to be alone so late at night. So late at night. No, I don't wanna sleep 'cause then I'm dreaming. Then you're not real, my mind to keep. No, I don't wanna sleep, then I'm losing time, losing my chance to make you mine. So late at night, go back to December. Look back and remember. Those memories are better than gold. I let you down, I know. When it started to feel so real, could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving, loving for the rest of my days. So late at night. Tell me what's the point if I lose myself? Spend a couple days with nobody else, holding in my breath just to see if I can find you in my dreams. Oh, I'm getting tired of losing faith in everything I see. The beauty in the stars above, the lost their hold on me. 'Cause I'm a sinner, I'm not a saint, a heart of a winner. So why do I turn away? Somewhere in the deepest blue, I will find you. 'Cause I'm a sinner, and God knows I'm born this way. Looking at myself like I'm someone else. I can't feel my pulse, better get some help. God, I feel so tired, I can't keep covering up my mental health. No, I'm getting tired of losing faith in everything I see. The beauty in the stars above, the lost their hold on me. 'Cause I'm a sinner, I'm not a saint, a heart of a winner. So why do I turn away? Somewhere in the deepest blue, I will find you. 'Cause I'm a sinner, and God knows I'm born this way.
I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend.
You know you left me lonely, I could tell them the whole story. It may take a couple hours, I've got time, let's get to chat. How could I explain the situation? Man, it's so damn complicated. Where do I start, where do I end? I should go back to bed, I'm going back to all the basics. Teaching myself now how to erase it. It's like learning a whole new language, and I'm afraid, too scared to face it. I just want consistent clarity, but all my thoughts destroying me. Some peace of mind is all I need. Give peace to all of my family. I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend. You think you are everything I need, but I gotta leave. try but can't get through to me. It's not you, yeah, it's always me. I close my heart to you, you see it opens up for nobody. It's been so hard to fall asleep. The weather always makes my nose bleed. Makes my nose bleed. It's so hard to be.
Welcome back to the PFL YouTube channel, where we have got a very big game for you in the context of Group E in our Champions Cup. Empire come into this game undefeated. 1 win and 1 draw after that doubleheader with VLG One Mind last Friday. And they meet a little bit of an unknown entity in Little Engine. A huge game. We'll see if they are the Little Engine that could, or if they end up running out of steam. Here are your rosters for this Group E matchup. On the Little Engine side, it's Samu in goal. They're rocking a 4-3-3 with a false 9. So they've got 2 centre-backs of Blaney and Baldy. At left back, it's Filthy Crunch. At right back, it's Wade. And then they've got 1 CDM and 2 CM. So we'll start with the CDM of Jacko. And then the centre mids playing ahead of him are Matt DJ and Vert. Then left wing, it's Rinny. On the right wing, it's the Scout Santa. And up top, it is Maverick. Then over on the Empire side, it's Gordon Banks in goal. They are rocking a 3-4-1-2. And that's going to be 3 centre-backs of Shiki, yeah, Escrover and De Brunks back again after that fantastic performance on Friday. Then there's 2 defensive midfielders of Diff and Boster, supporting a cam of LSMX. Left midfield is the Captain Absco. Right midfield, it's V Frank. And then they've got 2 strikers of Ace and Zay Nels. That is where they currently sit in the league. And what I actually want to do for a moment is take you through the current standings in some of the Champions Cup groups. So let me just show you this. Group A. We've just seen Ball Blazers win 2 games back-to-back against BC Boys. So they will go top of the group. Group B, ACK Esports started incredibly well. 10 points from a possible 12. They are en route to top that table. And Attitude not far behind them. 1 loss to their name. But 7 points from a possible 12 is not bad at all. Group C is yet to get underway. Down in Group D, we're getting towards the tail end of it now. Mokro have finished with the full 15 points. So they will be very, very happy with that. No. They did take a loss, sorry. 5 wins, 1 loss. They did lose their first game, but since then they have gone 5 on the spin. Torment performing very well as well. 3 wins and a loss. Meanwhile, Error and Invulnerable pulling up the rear. Down in Group E, this is the one that we're focused on right now. Empire winning a draw. Undefeated, as I mentioned. While VLG One Mind did get that draw against Empire, but also obviously took the loss. So Little Engine are going to try and upset the apple cart today. And then down in Group F, we've pretty much got our table. FCX Heroes, they come 3rd. Libyan E-Club, they come last. 0 points from 18. That is rough. But those 2 still have the doubleheader to go. Digital Sports and Marengo X have a doubleheader to play. And obviously the winner of that series will come out as your group leaders. So all to play for in the Champions Cup, of course, as I bring you back to this particular game. And I believe we will be getting into the game very shortly. Empire have just come off the back of another competitive game. So after that one, which they did win, by the way, we will see if they are able to get this going against a Little Engine side who have been sat in the lobby for a while. They have been waiting for this match for quite a while now. And that is very interesting. And the questions being thrown in chat by the official PFL account, of course. Empire are going with a different lineup. You can see it in front of you. There are different players to what we saw on Friday. Will that affect them? You'd have to believe it would. But as I say, just coming off the back of that victory, they're not going to be too concerned, I wouldn't think. But the biggest question, will Little Engine ruin their winning streak? They've got the tools. They've got some fantastic players, but a 4-3-3 formation is, again, I feel like I say this a little bit, not one that we see very often in the pro club scene. Certainly not one that I've seen very often. So I'll be very, very interested to know how they make that work, how their play style works based on that. And then from there, we'll see how it goes. We are waiting for, as I say, the Empire roster. I believe they have just one more player they're waiting for. Once that happens, we will be getting into this game. But I've given all of the pre-match I can, really. I've given you all the background you could possibly need. So I think what I'll do is I'll take us to a little break. When we come back, we will be getting things underway with Little Engine versus Empire in Group E of our Champions Cup. Hang on. Yeah, we are going to. Don't go anywhere. See you in a moment.
Can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend, cause you think you are everything I need, but I gotta leave.
Oh yes, we are back and we are getting ready for this game. The invites have been sent, the lineups are both ready, and we are about to watch this Empire versus Little Engine game. Told you it would only be a quick break. And here we go. So the teams are just choosing their kits. And Empire versus Little Engine will kick off very shortly indeed. We are going to have a little bit of music behind this game because it just feels weird just having a caster and not having any in-game sound or any music. So we will go for that this time. See if it works out. And I have been informed that, unfortunately, we do have a back out. We will be having to re-lobby this one, which is a shame. But this is the kind of thing that happens with pro clubs, people. This is the kind of thing that, unfortunately, we do just have to deal with. So, yeah, having to re-lobby. Thank you very much, Matt DJ, for getting in the chat and letting us know. And it turns out that was so strong that Absco's stream has decided that it just simply wants to cease functioning. So there will be a relog, but that should not take very long at all. So let me just remind you of some of those key dates of our wonderful, wonderful tournament that we have here. We are currently in the group stages. We have a home group stage and an away group stage, but they're basically happening at the same time. And that is happening right now. After the group stage, we will have our leaders, and remember, top 2 from each league, plus the best performing third positions will go through to the round of 16. And those will be drawn. Those will be home and away. And then the quarters home and away will also be taking place in that same week. So the draw will happen after the group stages. We'll then have that round of 16 and the quarters, followed by the semi-finals on December the 14th. And mark your calendars, folks, because the final of the PFL Champions Cup will be taking place on Saturday, December the 21st. players are just taking a moment to get back into this game, so I will once again remind you of the rosters. 4-3-3 coming out from the Engine versus a 3-4-1-2 from Empire. You would have to believe that Empire are the favorites in this particular game based on their form that they've had last Friday, but not just last Friday, also today, winning a competitive Pro Clubs game. They're warmed up. They're ready to go. Engine going to be coming in here a little bit worse for wear, potentially. Might lead to some problems, but I am seeing that the teams are loading in once again. And we just hope that all 22 men, all 22 players make it into the server okay. And if they do, then we will be off to the races with Empire, the undefeated Empire, versus the Little Engine. By the way, can we talk about the Little Engine logo for a minute and just how, like, in comparison to the name Little Engine, how metal that logo is? Because it's pretty metal. It's pretty metal, and I like that. It looks like we are jumping in. The game is getting underway. And once again, Absco's stream has stopped, but hang on a moment. There's a pause happening. And there is going to be a re-lobby, folks. There is going to be a re-lobby. So, I am not going to be back until we are in a lobby with 22 people. That's a promise that I'm going to make to you right now. These guys are going to relog. Hopefully we won't have any more problems, but you will know as soon as I do. So I'm going to put the Be Right Back screen on, and we will be back as soon as all 22 players are in the lobby. We'll see you in a moment. We do, in fact, have a game, folks. 22 players in the lobby. Everyone getting things underway. And so here we go, then. Little Engine versus Empire. Empire will be kicking left to right in the blue strip. And it will be Little Engine kicking right to left in the white. Scrover into De Brunks. Now down this right-hand side. Module. Oh, big clearance by Verts. Just to try and keep Empire at bay. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, but Rainey has got this ball. Leroy able to win it. Moji into Kaluga. And it's going to be Module who gets it back. Looks for the power shot. Blocked. And it will be behind for an Empire corner. Taken very quickly onto the penalty spot. Aerial pass over the bar. First attempt goes the way of Empire. Ball out to the right. It's going to be one. That's a lovely through ball. It's going to be Shuey who will collect it for Empire. Now De Brunks plays inside. Verts. It's on the end of this one. Goes back to Filthy Crunch, who is back for Verts. And the overlap is nice, but just can't find a way through. Now that ball over the top. His teammates not on the same page. And this one now finds its way back to Empire. To LSMX. Ooh, who finds Ace. That's beautiful. LSMX looks in for Kaluga, who tries to get past his man. It's Absco, but intercepted by Matt DJ, who now looks inside for Maverick. Down the right-hand side to the Scouse man, but Shisui is able to make that block and now passes into Boster, who is looking for that run. Moves up to LSMX. Out to the left to his captain Absco. Tries to cut inside and cuts back and chipped over the top, but Blamey is able to clear that one away, and it's followed up by Wade. It's a bit of head tennis, but it's all won by Little Engine. Ball inside, and it's just beyond the Little Engine players. Empire able to collect once again. Scrover into Shisui. Foster. Oh, looking for that through ball, but Jacko intercepting Maverick now. 3v3, and it's Matt DJ looking for the power shot. Just won't get past, but that's a lovely chip through ball. Maverick into his teammate. Oh, it's a goal! Rainy on the end of that one. And that is going to be 1-0 to the Outsiders. Little Engine take the lead, and now maybe looking to compile some misery. Shisui able to win that one, but hang on a moment. Matt DJ's got another chance. Gordon Banks makes a save on that one. But wow, Little Engine, first attack. They make it work. Absco into Boster. It's past his man. It's through for Ace. Step over. Pace boost. And now this is Boster. Back into LSMX. Into Ace. Looking for to wrap it, but it goes over the bar. And Empire, they knock on the door. But at the moment, it is going to be Little Engine who are 1-0 up. Now, we did see the earlier game go a similar way. It was an early goal for the BC boys. Hang on a moment. Kaluga gets the equalizer. Drilled into the bottom right-hand corner. And Empire weren't behind for long. What a game we have now. It's a huge clearance, and it's actually going to be won by Kaluga. Misread. Chance for Ace. Slide tackle in the middle, but it doesn't get anywhere. Filthy Crunch tries to get there. Blamey is the one to clear the ball away. And it's not the most convincing defending from Little Engine. Filthy Crunch plays that one up to Verts, who really can't shake his marker. Go all the way back to Baldy, who pings a ball out to the right, and it might actually be collected. No. Shisui able to pick it up, and Absco taking it past one. Looking for options. He's got 3 around him. He's taken too big a touch, and Wade is able to collect. Verts just not able to get around the 2. Module has Kaluga in front of him. It's inside. It's awkward. Filthy Crunch able to clear it away. Scrover will collect. Out to this right-hand side where De Brunks is waiting. Leroy up through. Now LSMX. Nice pass to Ace, but he's offside. Scoreline will remain 1-1. Empire's possession game seems to be the strongest at the moment. All about that counter for Little Engine. Wade gets in front, but can only find Absco, and now this is LSMX who is challenged. Verts all over the top. Played by a Scrover, and he does find a teammate. This one's Kaluga. Looks left and right. Finds Leroy. Now, long ball pass over to the top. Kaluga tries to get past Baldy, but will force a corner. And Empire, they took their first corner very quickly. This one is going to be a bit more measured. It's the edge of the area. Hit away by Jacko. Absco collects. Now, is that ball to the other side, but Wade's collected. And now it's going to be Scout Santa looking for Maverick. This is a counter opportunity. Rainey, the scorer of the first goal, gets past his man, tries to get the shot, but so many recovering Empire players. So difficult to get through. Ball will go out for Little Engine, but they are very dangerous on that counter. Galuga into LSMX, and he's played an early ball through to Ace, who is offside. Now Filthy Crunch looks for that crossfield ball. Find him as well. Scout Santa up for Maverick. Looks for that back heel to Matt DJ, and it's awkward. Scout Santa collects. Edge of the area. Matt DJ, has he been fouled? No, he's not. Scout Santa has the ball. Looks for the roulette. He's not been fouled either. It's scrappy on the edge of the Empire box, but in the end, the ball will be played to Gordon Banks. Oh, kicks it right into Rainey, who now has a chance. Has a man at the back post. Can't find him as Grover intercepts. And it will be a corner kick, which may be one of the last actions of this half. What can they find? Ball onto the penalty spot. Cleared away by Escrover, but it will be picked up by Jacko, who dinks the ball to the back post. In acres of space is Baldy, but Gordon Banks is there to make the block. And Little Engine, they're not going to have too many chances in this game. He might rue the ones they've missed so far. Maverick, hang on a moment. Has the chance. Powerful shot from Scout Santa, but it's saved again. Now DeBrunks just had to run that clock down, and it is going to be half time. Wow. What a first half of action we've had. Little Engine 1, Empire 1. And I tell you what, both of these teams won it. They both are pushing forwards. I believe it was goal by Rainey very early on in this first half to give Little Engine the lead, but Empire struck back. I'm pretty sure it was Ace. So, 1-1 at half-time. This game finally poised. I know we've got some Empire fans in chat. Let us know if you're out there, and if you are a Little Engine fan as well, let us know. We would love to hear from you. Put your comments in the chat. Make sure we try and keep it as active as possible. I know we've got a good number of people watching the stream, so let's try and support the team you think is going to take home this victory. Is it Little Engine? Is it Empire? 45 minutes of Pro Clubs action will bring the answer. Ends have been swapped. Empire now kicking right to left in that blue France strip. Hang on a moment. Oof, Maverick. Just to take a quick power shot. Won't have anything doing there. And as I say, it will be Little Engine in the white strip. Blue shooting left to right. Scout Santa, long war. Fakes out the long throw. He's just looking for another option. Comes short as Matt DJ. It's a ball through. It probably will go to a Little Engine player. And now Rainey looks for that first time ball to the back post. Nothing going to be found, but Jacko intercepts that only as far as a throw-in for Empire. Ace. It's a free man. That's a long ball. It's going to be down to DeBrunks to chase. He pings that up the other end of the field. There'll be a chance here for Empire. They've won the ball. LSMX gets this ball to the back post. Absco's waiting. Header down. Might have been better off shooting. And Wade intercepts. Absco intercepts. It's messy again. But it is cleared away by Little Engine. Empire come right back though. Big clearance away, and it's the glitch now where the names aren't listed. But with the ball going out, hopefully they come back, and they do. Matt DJ. Down the line, but Absco intercepts. Only for Jacko to the end of that ball, and now it's Wade. Left and right. Looks for that ping to the left wing, and that's wonderful to Rainey. First time ball into Maverick. Takes it down, but he's offside. Scoreline will remain 1-1 10 minutes into the second half. Little Engine trying to make it so that Empire cannot escape their half here. Shisui will try and do just that. Passes inside to Boster. To LSMX. To Boster. Down the line. Ace is there. Shisui. Back to Absco. Inside nicely. But Jacko Right place, right time. And now Maverick looks left and right again. Scout Santa has the ball. Back inside to Maverick. Into Verts. Rainey can't beat his man, but Verts will collect the second ball. Jill able to collect down the right-hand line to Leroy. And now it's going to be Kaluga. That's inside. Sorry, it was Kaluga with the goal for Empire in the first half. That's a wonderful interception from Baldy, but it's not gone any further than Leroy, who now is going to burst down the line. Cuts back for LSMX. Jacko able to win that one, and now looking for the immediate response. Out to the left, but it should be won by Shisui and will be. Cuts off his man. Back towards his own byline, though. Big switches on to Absco. He's tracked the whole way. Ace now will collect. Inside to LSMX. Long ball, and he's offside. Very close. Just not going to happen on this occasion. Oh, that's a loose ball from the kickoff. But Leroy will only find Maverick. Now, Rainey on the left. Just a cut back and tries to lose his man. And DeBrunk's not going to go away so easily. Rainey still wins it onto the edge of the area. Matt drops it down, but it's cleared away by a Scrover. Now this is Wade. Whoa! Horrible challenge by Ace. I'm sure he will get booked for that later. Filthy Crunch. Now looks for this ball into the box. Scouse. He's looking for it. Maverick surely is offside, but it's not going to matter because it came off an Empire head either way. Cleared away. And Little Engine, they're building into this half now. Filthy Crunch down the line to Verts. Intercepted by Leroy. Fake throw in from Filthy Crunch is going to unseat some of the defensive line. That long ball is not coming for another one. This time he does throw it. One by a Scrover, but it's Jacko to the throw-in taker, and it will be him to take another throw-in. Goes line, but there's a man there. Module. Into Leroy. Into Boster, who can now look downfield, and that's so close to being intercepted, but Empire still have the ball. Leroy. Back to Boster. 1-2s. Boster now. Into Ace. Absco back to Boster. Looks for the through ball. Absco's going to be there. Drops it back. Edge of the area. Leroy drops it down, but Filthy Crunch is there to clear it away. Just wonder if he'd taken that shot first time. What might have happened? LSMX. To Leroy. Trying to beat the press. Boster. Matt DJ will collect. There's a real chance here. That looped through ball will be cleared away by DeBrunks, but picked up by Verts. Now Maverick into Matt. Scrover clears away. SMX drops it down. Still time here, though. Jacko out to the left. Maverick will try and build. Looks for the quick cross in. Doesn't have a teammate there. That's well intercepted, but Shisui will be on the spot. And that's intercepted. Rainey's got through for his brace. Oh, Rainey for Little Engine. 2 goals for him on the game. And what an important one that second one could be. Empire shell-shocked. Little Engine 2. Empire 1. This one now. Empire will be chasing this second goal, and that's a lovely play. Absco won't get there, though. Waits past that to Scout Santa, who will breeze past his first man. There's a real chance here. Big crossfield ball will not be targeted correctly. And Empire will have the ball again, but time is not on their side. The undefeated may not be able to call themselves that anymore after this game. A lovely header on, but Jacko's been on the spot all game long. He continues to be. Gordon Banks. Huge clearance. Baldy to collect. Plays it back downfield. Scout Santa will find Rainey. Just tries to keep possession. Does well. Gets past 2. That's a bad challenge from DeBrunks. But it will just be a throw-in to Little Engine. Rainey with the ball. Doesn't want to give this ball to Empire. Will throw it. Oh, that's a lovely run by Scout Santa. Can he collect it? No. Boster is right there to make sure he doesn't. Long ball through. Looking now for Shisui, who's now moved into a very aggressive position. Shisui now moving up from centre back. They need this goal, so it makes sense, but that's a nice ball being threaded through. Chance for Scout Santa. Power shot. Good save, Gordon Banks. 2 minutes left of regulation. Big clear. And it will be collected by Baldy, who has Rainey. Good position, but De Bruyne collects. Still a minute remaining. Empire want this goal. Shisui has now moved from left centre-back right the way up to striker. That crossfield ball is going to take a lot of time off this clock. Rainey. Oh, Module. Able to keep it in two. That's so important. Ace. Lob through ball up to Shisui. Nothing doing. Back again. Shisui gets on the end of it. Oh, surely not. It's saved by Samu. And that's the last action of the game. Shisui did not pull the trigger. And that is what's going to be the end of that incredible sequence. Little Engine. 2-1 victors against the group leaders. What a game. What an ending. Shisui, the man up from defense. The man who Empire trusted to try and get that goal. The lobbed ball through. Just take a shot. And he couldn't get past the goalkeeper. And Samu comes up big for Little Engine. How differently that game could have gone in an alternate universe. But we don't live in an alternate universe. We live in this one. And Little Engine proved to be the Little Engine that could. And could they? A big 3 points in the context of Group E for Little Engine. And that now puts them above VLG1 Mind and 1 point behind Empire. Still a long way to go. Familicao still haven't played a single game. But there is so much left in that group to be determined. And Little Engine, well, they've just put the cat amongst many pigeons. That said, thank you so much for joining me tonight on the PFL YouTube channel. What a night of action we have had. Game 1 saw BC Boys lose 3-1 to FC Ball Blazers in the second, technically, game of Group A. And that most previous game in Group E, Empire lose to Little Engine 3-1 with a rainy double. What a game. What a couple of games and what a night. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. GMT. That's 9 p.m. CET right back here on the PFL YouTube channel. But until then, take care and I will see all of you there.